Good morning, video 4660 something. What I want to bring up in this video is formation. Formation starts as either 1 or 1 of 4. This one can be found in taking up 1 block, but this 1 block consists of 4 blocks. If this was 4 blocks, then the corner of this block over here would overlap into this corner. If it overlapped into this corner, you would get 1, 2, 3, plus 1, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, equaling to 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. Your 4 would show up over here, and each one would be 1 part of 8, of 8, of 8, of 9, saying the high sky of the spirit, because it takes 4 dimensions in order to create 1, equaling to the number 3, which is known as Earth, to take up 4 parts. So you need 4 to create 1. 360, 360, 360, 360. 1440 minutes a day, square block. Inside of this area over here would stand up to be 1, which is over here. Inside of 3, which would be over here. Inside of 5, which makes it 1 and 3 is a 4 block. And 5 creating the 9 block. 1, 4, and 5 creates 9. 77 and 77, Christ create that here and here. Here and here. Total is 208, 268, which is Venus, and accumulates to 9 lives of the cat. Question comes to over here. If you notice, if this moves, it'll be hard on one side or hard on the other side. Do you understand? I cannot have a 9 or a 3 by 3 and a 4 by 4 sitting on each other than having movement between this area and this area. To where this area over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me douse the light just a little bit. To where you can see light, or maybe the block 1, 2, 3, and 4. To where you'll have 8 more here and 3 here, 3 and 8. Could be the number of the church, I don't know. This would be 3 and 8. This would be 3 and 8. At the same time, what would this be? This would have to drop down into 9. If it dropped down into 9, it would be 1 part here, 1 part void. Now I'd have to put more squares and move them around to where I can really understand. When we're talking about darts 25 and 50, is it talking about 25 and 50 around? Or is it talking about 25, you see, because the center over here, and 50 around? This one cannot be taken apart because it is whole. It is an atom. It is whole. Here can be taken apart because it's part of all others. 25% and 100%, 50. Don't forget, if you see the front side, wouldn't that only be 50% of the back side? If you come through the back and out the front, that would be 100% penetration. But if you go only into the back and don't come out to the front, wouldn't that be only halfway? Just a question. I want to go over maybe the football scores, and I'm quite sure there's others who have done that. Denver, New England, 4 and 5, numbers inside the sun, 4, 5, 5, because E and N are both 5s. Carolina, Arizona, altered current, bringing on the 7th gate, 5 times 3, 7 times 7, 7 times 7, 3 times 5, 7 and 3 is 10, 5 and 3 is 8, 10 and 8, or 1 and 8. Now, I don't even want to get into that because it can go so deep with other things. It brings on to where Carolina equals to 64. 7 times 7, 5 times 3. This will end up to make 63 creation. This will end up to have 11 equals to 70 for the Christ. 13, 36, 4 by 9, 36, 4 and 9, 13. 1 and 5 is 6, 1 times 5 is 5. 41 and 19 equals 60 seconds on the clock. This will equal to the sun, the spirit in the sun. The total is 180 or 186. The spirit and the communication of Luna in the 9 lives of the cat. 186, 286, 386. Connecting Venus, Mercury, Earth. Connecting Mars, Jupiter, okay, which is Mars with Mercury inside it. Earth is the diagonal between the birth of Mercury inside creation of the man. Man is number 28. PK, 13 and 17. PK Subban, the creation of man. He's number 76, is he not? Just bringing things on. So this was the score on the weekend. 2098, the high sky. This would become 68. And 69 is 137. This is the rolling of the dice. This is the cube. Equals to 217, which is DC inside Mars, or the cube inside Mars. Remember, the striped pool ball. If you take away the stripes, you end up with a hockey puck in between. What you can do is you can turn off the top this way and turn off the bottom round this way, and then you have two round parts upside down from each other, which would absolutely represent North America and Europe, where the toilets run the opposite way, where the cars run the opposite way. Do you think it's by chance it went that way, or because it had to go that way for the matrix numbers? I wanted to show you one more time in this. We run 1 and 3 of 4, or 3/4, and 1 of 3 and 4, and this will represent the purple sky. What is 1 and 3? 1 here and 3 here. Of 12, is it 12? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why did I put 12? I don't know. There must be a reason to put 12. Now I'm going to have to take an understanding to see where the 12 is. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's the 12. 12 and 1 of 3. 12 and 1 of 3, which is 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, excuse me, which is 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, and 3, 1. 4, 8, 12, 16, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 and 4 is the purple ball. 3, 6, 9, and 12. And the low purple ball is DC, running over here. And then this is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 inside 12, inside 4. 6 times 2, 6 plus 2 is the transformation or transition, the letter T and the letter Z, or from T to Z, in which T is actually 20 and 7, and Z is actually 1 and 26. 1 and 26 would be 1 to 26 added is 351, and 1 equals to 352, creation of the earth. When you have, what was the other number? T, which is 20, adding up 1 to 20 is 210, adding up 1 to 7 is 28, equals to 238, creating Venus, or the outside of the earphones, okay, inside of man, creation of the day. So we had Denver and New England. The total score was 69 to 33. 49 and 20 is 69 to 33. Perfect. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. It equals out perfect. Or 35 to 67. Electric company inside the one spirit of light. The half light. The half spirit. Because it is, because of what I believe, okay, that the vibration, we have an added vibration into it, bringing on a different kind of thought. Inside this one over here, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 2, 4. That is the cat's life communication. 1 of 8, or 3, 1, 3. Farmer in the Dell, the spirit of where it is split, A-H-A-R. Ra. This is where Ra fits in inside the church. S and S, H and F, the half spirit. You want to move it over? We end up with 9. You want to put the R inside here, and there's a lot of things we can do, but it has to be discussed because I only know just the difference of the addition. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. This weekend is the Pro Bowl, and next weekend which will be the Super Bowl, and it'll be Denver Broncos, D and B, 4 and 2 Cat, versus Carolina Panthers, C and P, which is 3 and 16, which is 3 and 16, 136, standing for the touchdown. Touchdown on the moon. The Denver Broncos is the power of development, is the basic of it. So it all has to do with numbers and things that we can probably really never understand, other than unless the numbers come in and unless we are sold on the numbers, we are the bringer of the light. Unless we are sold and we repeat and we go towards it with the numbers, Matrix will never be able to continue to develop, and the codes will not come in because it'll say, hey, what's going on? We don't see the people following the truth. The truth is in the numbers, which is in the vibration that they support. Or they'll say, look at all the people, they're coming. They won't say they're coming out to the football game. They won't say, just like Alex Jones say, yes, who's the winner in this? Not just the teams. The winner is those who are able to sell us on the numbers. The halftime show, the who and the how that goes inside of us, we are read. We are put into a big number system through the vibration. Without leaving our seat, we are Wi-Fi all the time. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. They're asking, why is the W that comes into the I? Why are we fee, fi, fo, fum, the giant? G and I, 7 and 9, creation, N and T, creation of the telecommunications. And I'm just thinking to open up our vibrations, because the more we open up the vibrations and see a little bit clearer, the more we can distort the distortion that's already being distorted within our own vibration. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.